Ahoi dalmatians, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance II. As you know, we are a little bit in the main story finally. I have my dog on my lap, so if you hear anything weird or see her all of a sudden, there she is. So we are going to do some main mission here. I think we are done with all the side missions. No. I think I'm lying. I think there were some side missions that came up while I've done some of the main missions. So that's something that I will need to check out before we continue with the main mission, as always. Let me check what was my goal. New quest. Ah, yeah, there are those quests. So we're going to do those the new quests here first, and as soon as we are done with all the side missions, then we're going to continue with main missions as always. What is your main stream, by the way? I'm online on Twitch. Thank you, Scott, and hi, Scott. How are you doing? Okay. So let's see. We need to get down to the hole in the wall. The wall, something. I think the hole in the wall. Look, Suri. Here's another taco. Matt meets Suri. Suri meet Matt. Wait. Come on here.
Oh, yeah.
Silly doggy. Think you're lying? Out of principle? Yeah. What game are you playing? This is Kingdom Come Deliverance II. Support the first game on Kickstarter. Feels like an entire lifetime ago. Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. Nice. You supported an OG game then, huh? I think probably the new quest in here is probably the continuation of the guild or whatever it was called.
Greetings. Do you need something?
Yeah, you. In your bed, probably?
I'd like to...
What are you...
I'd like to...
Oh,
Hi, Adam. How you doing? I'm doing good. Thanks for asking.
I'd like to...
what do you...
I'd like to...
I'll tell you...
It's better to watch on Twitch. And I think it depends on what you like more. I think both platforms have their benefits.
Tell me more about the guild.
Look, I'm not much of a talker. You should ask Chenyek. All I can tell you is that we're a good bunch of nice people. Poor, but kind.
And about yourself?
Tell me, how did you end up here? And what do you do here?
Chenyek pulled me out of the ditch and offered me a new life. Literally. I've been helping him with his the thing he's doing.
You say that like it doesn't matter to you one bit.
Chenyek matters to me.
Aww.
He's a great friend, and I owe him a lot.
Kinda cute.
I believe what he's doing is right.
So you just do what he tells you?
Pretty much. And since I've been doing it, my life has been so much better.
Don't you have some plans and aims of your own?
When Chenyek gets what he wants, I'll open my own tavern. Until then, I'll be at his beck and call.
You don't seem to have many opinions of your own, do you?
What good would they do me? Everything Chenyek says makes sense to me. At least the parts I understand. So why come up with something of my own?
Sure. Just got home from the DreamHack Gaming Festival that's going on around here. Ooh, how was it? You enjoyed it? My OG games are the original Resident Evils. Oh, really? Which one is your favorite? Did you like the new Requiem? I think those were just fighting, though. I'm going to go to Chenyek, but that's not a new mission. Do you have a new mission? No. I wonder right now who is the new quest. Do you have a new quest?
Be with you. What would you like?
Hi, Marcus. How are you doing? Hi, Titus. How are you doing? I mean, they are only here for
I
fighting.
need some kind of jacket. I'm supposed to go to a christening.
So that's what confuses me a little bit. Is it you
God
guys?
bless you, sir. I'm Henry. Chenyek took me into your group.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Hrudosh, but they call me Hog. Rat and I are the main workforce around here.
What does that mean?
We do what Chenyek and Goliath say.
I wonder where the mission is.
Smith, hey, over here. I've got something exclusive for you.
Where do you want to
Maybe
go?
it's him.
You really think
No.
things will be better anyway?
Hi, Dr. Hobbs. How are you doing?
This place is
Hi,
really
Bear. How are you doing? What is this game? Kingdom Come Deliverance II. I watched the live Resident Evil speedrun at the festival. Was entertaining. Oh, which one?
What's the hold-up, innkeeper?
I enjoy the new one a lot. It has to be Nemesis or Resident Evil 4. Nice. I've never played a Resident Evil game, but I'm thinking about playing them this Halloween. You played Dragon's Dogma? No, never played it. Okay, I'm really confused. Wait, is this now shown as quest even though it is just the fighting? It's kind of how it looks like. I mean, we can fight once more. Sure, why not? But it's weird though. That's a little bit weird if you ask me. First one? Interesting. Wasn't it you that always wanted like wine? So I'm ignoring those missions here. I don't really care about them. I will also ignore the Forge DLC, but this here is the new. This definitely is a new quest. So we have here this new quest, then we have another quest here. This is main story. So we have 2 new quests. And you guys, I remember, told me that the Katherine side mission is really, really long. So let's start with this one out here.
It happens.
I would recommend playing them if you like the puzzles and horror game. I hate puzzles. I'm really bad with puzzles in games. I'm not really smart.
Easy, good horse.
Okay, I can't. I should still fast travel to the upper point here because it's so quicker. Hi Panda! Nice seeing you again. How are you doing? I hope you're great.
Go!
Come on, Pebble! Let's go! Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Hope you're well. I'm okay, yeah. Thanks for asking. You look like you're into death metal or heavy metal. Maybe I look like it, but I'm not.
You're new here, right?
Courage.
Can I...
Who are you?
You all right, kidder?
Was there something you wanted?
Was there something you wanted?
Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. What's your name, pal?
Henry.
Kvietoslav. Pleased to meet you. Well, Henry, you can't read and write by any chance?
I can.
Brilliant. You're just the man I've been waiting for.
Am I? What do you need?
Really? What do you need?
Someone trustworthy who could help me write this business letter.
A business
We were
letter?
just waiting in case one happened to walk past. Isn't there a scribe in Kuttenberg?
Of course there is. It's just that I don't trust the bugger. And his assistant, even worse. While you strike me as a trustworthy fella. What's more, I can tell at first glance you ain't local, so my trade secrets are of no use to you.
So, you want me to write a letter for you and keep it hush-hush?
I couldn't have put it better myself.
Just noticed I've been following since April 2nd, 23rd, so next Thursday will be 3 years. Time flies. Yay, and I'm so happy having you around, Weasel. I really am. She listens to David Hasselhoff. I only know one single David Hasselhoff song, and this is the I am looking for freedom. I've been looking so long. I've been looking for freedom. Na 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 na. Hi Big Red, how are you doing? Lasagna is just a cheese and meat cake. A warm cheese and meat cake, yeah. My lasagna doesn't have meat, but yeah. What kind of letter is it?
What kind of letter is it, exactly?
Like I said, it's an important business letter. There's some matter I need to settle with this Kuttenberg burger.
Are you offering him something?
Aye, you could say that, actually. It's kind of like a business offer.
What do I get out of it?
What do I get for writing it?
A whole heap of coin, pal. It's really important for me. I don't mind giving you a groschen for every word.
Really? How long will the letter be?
Very long. There's a lot I need to say.
Sure.
All right. I'm certain we can work something out.
Brilliant. But before we get started, could you take a look at this? Just to test you.
What's this supposed to be?
I was given this here parchment by one wandering student. He said it's a love poem.
How many miles you've wandered at such a grueling pace? Rest your feet, dear maiden. Sit here upon my face.
Excuse
that sounds
you?
more like bawdy verse than a love letter.
Is that what it says?
Lewd.
Bugger. You know what? You can keep it. But it's clear you can read, so let's get down to work.
Chocolate cake is just goth lasagna. Do you guys still know this song from, I think, PewDiePie? This bitch lasagna. Cheesecake is not even a cake, it's a pie. What's the difference for you between cake or a pie? Can you tell me more about the letter?
Can't you tell me anything more about the letter?
Nothing to tell. Like I said, I'm in a wrangle with this rich burger, and I need to get him to come to the table. And what better way than a nicely written letter?
Where are we going to write the letter? I can see neither parchment nor an inkwell here.
Oh no, we can't write it here. Too many curious ears round here.
Well then...
You have to go to Kuttenberg, in the northern part of town, known as the Miners' District. I have my office. Enter the city by that gate. Keep going straight until you pass the town hall. Keep the markets on your right. Go as far as the city wall, and there it is. The building may look a bit run down from outside, but don't worry about that. Go in, and my business partners will be waiting for you there.
I have this feeling...
Hold on. You're not coming with me?
I'm afraid I've got things to be doing. But don't worry. My partners know what to do, and they'll pay you.
Right, so I go to the city, and in the miners' district, I find your office. Well, they'll dictate the letter to me and pay me.
That's right. There's one more thing.
Think they
though.
want to kill
Tell
me?
them to in the office that justice is worth more than silver. So they know
Yeah,
it's me
they
what
want to
sent
kill
You have a
me.
password? Why?
You know, when coin's at stake, you can't trust anyone. But that's enough chit-chat. Off you go. Don't keep them waiting. And welcome to the world of Kuttenberg businessmen. Take care, sir.
Pies of a crust cake stone. Well, cheesecake in Germany doesn't really have a crust. It can have a crust, but it doesn't have to. You got a dog? Is she allowed to chill with you today? Yes. She's always allowed to chill with me, but most of the time they don't really want to join me because they want to be downstairs, which is fine. But yeah, today she's with me. I left this body letter in Hans' room at the Devil's Den. I don't have Hans back yet. I have no clue where he is. He's still missing in action. The stock is just one round fluff. That's very true, yeah.
Muslin, barges, the strongest barge in Lancashire. Squares on the market. Come and take a look.
Tard? What's now tard? You like cats? Yes, I also have 2 cats. I have 2 cats and 2 dogs. I have both. Both are great.
Quality goods
I play
here.
slow and just got Hansberg. Yeah, I'm 119 hours in and still don't have Hansberg. Hey,
A wonderful day for a wonderful...
even the dog is black and white. I also have another
I'm in
white
no mood for
beige
nonsense,
dog.
so no messing about.
You also have cats. Are they also evil and mean cute?
I'm not doing anything.
My cats are very cute.
You're doing a great job keeping watch.
What's up? Suri is not okay with the amount of scratches she gets. Suri's like, I need more scratches. This is not enough scratches. Hey, that's where I punched those 2 guys. I got locked in. Suri, you wanna go down? Wanna go down? Take off. Bloop. Come on, you can get out there. Come on. Show us your cats. Oh, they're downstairs. They most of the time don't want to join me upstairs. It's not there. I don't like it upstairs so much. Thanks for the subscription, Michael. Are you slow? No. I'm Gia. Hi.
Who are you? And what are you doing here, lad?
I'm Henry. I'm supposed to help you write a letter?
Oh, right. Kwiatoslav sent you, didn't he? And there's something you're supposed to tell us, though.
Justice is worth more than silver?
Great. You know the password. Let's get down to it right away, shall we?
Thank you. Hi, Wild. How are you doing? Why all the secrecy?
First, tell me why there's all this secrecy around this letter. And why are we meeting here? It doesn't look like an office.
Well, that's the way it's done in Kuttenberg. There's a lot of coin at stake, so we take precautions. And secrets that everyone knows are no secrets.
But you don't mind getting a complete stranger to write the letter?
Of course we mind, but what choice do we have? If Kwiatoslav sent you, we'll take the risk.
Okay, sorry, buddy. Is it hard to talk with those on your lips? With the piercings? Yeah, very hard. I have lip muscles that are the strongest lip muscles in the world because my piercings are so heavy that I have huge problems with even moving my lips. They're very heavy. I've trained my lips for over 3 years now to be a very muscly mouth lady.
All right, let's get to it.
Right, a nice polite beginning. Greetings, Master Markholz. I hope you are in good health and good spirits, and likewise your wife.
Okay.
Never mind his old woman. Is he even married? A prick like that would bully a woman to death. Write this. You fucking arsehole. Release them and pay up, or we'll fuck you up.
We can't be so brutal. We have to be more polite. Markholz is a merchant. He's all about coin. We need to, you know, sell it to him.
He ain't no merchant. He's a murderer.
What's
What do you
going
think Thomas
on?
went off to see the world in his old age? He got rid of him when we started getting suspicious.
So? Thomas was a bastard anyway.
I'm just saying we have to stick it to Marco brutally, so he doesn't think we're afraid of him.
Bollocks. If we do that, he'll think there's no talking to us. We have to do it with a silver tongue.
Suit yourself. For all I care, you can just draw the fucking thing. It'll be shit anyway.
Well, do it like I said. So, dear Master Markhold, I hope this letter finds you in good spirits.
Hi Jack, how are you doing? Is there a green screen behind you? Why, do you see ripples? Do you see any ripples on a green screen, or why are you asking? I do have a green screen behind me, but I don't see any ripples. Do you see some? So sad I cry every time. No, so strong. We love a muzzle mouth, mommy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Laurel. Thank you. Hi, Demian. Hi, nice seeing you again. How are you doing? Hello. I'll make it sound more refined.
I'll make it sound a bit more refined. Greetings. I trust that this correspondence will find you in good health.
Give me 1 second.
Done. Next.
We are
And now they're
writing to
arguing
you
again,
about
right?
a serious matter concerning our deal.
That you fucked us over on, you cheating scum.
Give me a
Would
second,
you please let me compose this letter?
All right, forget I spoke.
Now, where was I? I am writing to you in regards to a serious matter concerning our deal, which did not exactly go well.
There we go. Luna, my love, thank you so much for the raid. Hello, my love, how are you doing? Do we already have a shout out for Luna? If not, Fexter, are you here? And can you give Luna one pretty please? Hi, how are you, my love? Hello! Guys, if you don't know Luna, you are missing out. She's an amazing, amazing bean. I've raided her, I think, not too long ago. And I always watch her. Are you still playing Crimson Desert, right? Are you enjoying it still? Hi, my love. How are you doing? Hi, Helda. Hi, Beef. Hi, Shoka. Hi, Scrollox. Hi, Bitfighter. Hi, Xeya. Hi, Master Follows. Hello. Hi, Monta. Hello, hello. How are you guys? Hello. It's so nice seeing you all. Hello. Guys, we are getting ready, by the way. I would like some protection, pretty please. And Angel, thank you so much for your resub. 7 months. Thank you so much. Thank you. Owen Master Follows, thank you so much for the sub gift to Luna. Thank you. Where's the vertical stream at? It's online. Just as the other one. They're both online. Luna, you're playing Kingdom Come? Oh my god. Oh my god. What? Are you enjoying it? Owen Montar, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you. Oh, you have a headache? Oh no. You still have the headache? You shall get some sleep, pretty lady. Imagine not following Luna, and that's a fact. What is wrong with the shoutout? I don't know. Now it worked. Just a slight Crimson Desert addiction. I think everybody kind of has a Crimson Desert addiction, to be honest. Oh yeah, now I see. It was fucked up. Very weird. Wait. So, Luna is playing Crimson Desert. Oh. The bot was... I was like, what? Luna's playing Kingdom Come Deliverance II? I was like, huh? Huh? And then I was like, well, maybe Luna saw me play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and was like, oh, fuck yeah. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2? That's where I'm at. How are you doing? How was your stream, Luna? Again, thank you so much for the raid. By the way, where are my manners? To everybody who doesn't know me, hello, my name is Gia. I'm from Germany. I do stream fully in English, though. This year is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And this is me playing this game for the very first time. Isn't that great? Yeah, I haven't, as I said, I am playing it for the first time, so please no spoilers if you played it. I'm currently 119 hours in, so a very long time, and we are doing some side missions, but most of the time we are doing main missions now, because I've basically done every single side mission that's available in this game, okay? I will repeat myself. If you don't know Luna, you are missing out. She's such an amazing being. I love her. I really, really do. And you guys better give her a follow, okay? Enjoy your love. Okay? Good. Hi, Top Shelf. How are you doing? She also has a half a stew at home. I do. Actually, I'm always so sad because I can only lurk and not really watch because of spoilerinos. I get that. I know that. Yeah, but please also, yeah, don't spoiler yourself because the game is too good to spoiler yourself. And probably it won't be that much longer until I'm done with it. Maybe. Who knows? And Master Follows! Thank you so much for your resub. 4 months! Thank you! And Scrollox, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Thank you so much, you beans. You guys are great! Thank you. Okay, do we want to continue? I think we want to. 119 hours, it's insane, yeah. It's insane. Thank you, Luna. By the way, Luna, if you need to raid and run, I completely get that. I know streaming can be quite exhausting, and your cats are probably screaming at you for food, don't they? Let's improve the letter.
We are writing to you in good faith that we can resolve this misunderstanding, which was surely unintentional.
Surely.
What's next?
Right. What was it I wanted?
To get to the point.
Get to
Why
the
don't you
chopper!
get to the door and fuck off? If you keep sticking your nose in, we'll never get it written.
We'll never get it written if you don't get to the point. But suit yourself. I'll shut up.
So, it didn't end up well. We would like, like this. We expect from you some remedy that will lead to improving things for both sides. If you refuse, it will lead to some deep shit, misfortune.
Okay. Sure. Okay, Luna, yeah, take good care and get better soon, okay? Thank you, love you. Enjoy the food. Bye-bye. Dialogues in this game are legendary. Yeah, they are. Hi, Nightshade, how are you doing? Hi, Wolfie, how are you? What did the fella do to you?
What did that fella actually do to you?
You'll find out. Sometime, maybe.
Write and it'll all become clear.
All right. I'm writing. We ask you to rectify the situation to the satisfaction of both sides in this dispute.
Sounds like I'm a politician.
Your refusal, on the contrary, would result in your own downfall.
Damn!
Written. Next.
All right. Write this. Let our mates go free. Otherwise, we'll go to the powers that be, and they'll kick your arse for you, or your backside, or something polite.
Finally.
You go to the authorities?
Powers that be. Have you got some dirt on him? What the hell did the fella do?
That's none of your concern. The less you know, the better.
Okay.
Come on. I'm helping you, aren't I? I deserve a little honesty, don't I?
You do, and that's why I'm being honest with you. The less you know, the better.
Sure. The front of his helmet bouncing around is disturbing. The thing is, I was very close to changing the helmet, but at the same time, I'm kind of digging the helmet, so... Because you still can see his face, right? And it's like a nice touch.
Brothers. Otherwise, we shall report your dishonesty to King Sigismund, and he shall see to your prompt punishment. Ah! Carry on.
Why, Once they return to us safe and sound, we'll clear off and you'll never see us again. And your secret will be safe.
Ha! You don't really believe he'll let us go just like that?
Why not? If we disappear, he'll be out of danger. Him and his silver.
He'll be safe as long as he kills us.
Shut up, you idiot.
You shut up, you fool.
Those two, my god. The helmet is wonderful. Yeah, I love it. This helmet could be good for a metal concert. Yeah. What was it about silver?
What was that about silver?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Don't give me that. I heard you.
All right, tell him. It don't matter now anyway.
Us and Markle made a deal. We stole silver for him. He took it out of the region and flocked it and gave us a cut.
Except he never actually paid us, the bastard.
So we started to set aside a bit of everything we nicked. Selling raw silver here in the city ain't exactly safe, but you can manage if you do it little by little.
Except that fucker Marco got wind of it, took our mates captive, and won't let them go till we give it all back to him.
You didn't have to tell him that. What if he shits himself and Scarpas?
Don't worry, he's a good lad. He'll help us and he'll be rewarded. Isn't that right?
Can also kick his ass.
Of course you're right. I'm in with you. Silver is lovely.
What do you want me to write then?
As soon as our mates come back safe and sound, we'll clear off and you'll never see us again.
I love that you literally can always draw it. Hi Meg, how are you?
Once our brothers have returned to us safe and sound, we shall vanish from these parts, and you shall never hear from us again. Done.
Maybe some polite parting?
Like, go fuck yourself, shitbag.
We can't put that in the letter, surely. That's definitely not done. We'll do it politely. Yours trustingly in your wise decision, the Mining Brotherhood.
I'm okay, no longer suspended. Got to keep my job, thankfully. Damn. I bet that was a little bit of a scare for you. Probably never doing something like that again, right?
With regards and trust in your wisdom, yours, the trustworthy men of the honest Brotherhood of Miners. That's that. The letter is finished.
Great. Give it to me so I can seal it and have it delivered. We are grateful for your help.
We are. And we're sorry for what we have to do now.
Can't we just leave it be?
He knows too much. What if he goes to the bailiff?
Oh, dumb idea if you want to kill me.
Him anyway. Does he know about our camp on Sukov Hill?
Well, now I do.
Kurva. I shouldn't have said that.
You must be the biggest idiot in the region. There's no way we can let him go now.
Fuck. Yeah. Sorry, lad. You're out of luck, I'm sad to say.
Look, that really isn't necessary. We can still help each other out, can't we?
How is that?
Someone still has to deliver the letter, eh? And the two of you can't, because he'll seize you right away.
So what? We can just grab anyone off the road and they'll deliver it for us.
Well, maybe. But how can you be sure they won't just throw it in a ditch or give it to someone else?
Why would they?
Who knows? But that's not the point. What I mean is, I'm the best man for the job you've got.
Maybe. And what do you get out of it?
Well, I get to keep my head on my shoulders. And maybe a small reward?
Maybe.
You believe him?
Why not? Silver has a way of shutting mouths.
Sometimes forever, if you're not careful. All right then, we can do it your way.
Agreed. Take the letter and deliver it to Master Marcold of Loney. He lives in a big stone house on the lower marketplace, next door to a tailor's. Got that?
Just make sure you don't tell him anything. Some miner gave you some coin to deliver a letter, and you did it, because you're a decent fella.
You don't have to wait for a reply, but watch how he reacts to the letter. If it goes well and Markold lets our mates go with them to Sukhov. There'll be a nice pile of silver waiting there for you. Don't you worry.
But if you betray us, there'll be a nice sharp blade waiting for you instead.
And if we see you going to the bailiff instead of Markold's place, you're a dead man.
All right, all right. I'll hand it over. Keep my mouth shut. Mum's a word. Don't worry.
Should we kill all of them? I'm on a final written warning, so I have to be an extra good boy from now on. What did you do? I was on probation once at a job. Hang in there. Jesus. What game is that? This is Kingdom Come Deliverance II, Pokey. Hi, Millie. How are you? Oh, no way. Thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Thank you. I'm not currently an organ donor, but I would love to give you my heart. What, you? Hi, no way. How are you doing? Nice seeing you. Hope you're doing great. Thank you so much for the super chats. That's so kind. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, what shall we do? Which one shall we do? Millie was like, you sure you want to say that here, mister? We were like, yeah. Thank you, no way. How are you doing? Called the guy a cockworm on social media. Apparently that's not worth ruining my life. I think so too. But I do know that you called him that. You said that very often by now. Wait, why do I not see Seraphile? Hi Seraphile, how are you? I don't see your message though if you've written, which is weird. But hi. If you're here.
Who's there? Well, are you going? Away? You've no business here.
Why? Seraphile the 61st. Oh my god, I always miss the fucking stream streaks. Seraphile, thank you so much for the stream streak of 65. And Wicked, thank you so much for the stream streak of 3. Hello, how are you guys? I hope you guys are doing great. Wait, where is he? Where is he? He's upstairs. But I can't go in there because if I go in there, they're angry.
Willkommen. Schön dich zu sehen.
You can't just walk around here without permission. Christ. Pardon me.
Pardon.
What's going on? There's nothing going on here.
I'm not allowed in there for whatever reason. This one is locked. They're making it hard for me to go there. Now I'm thinking about not going there. Just fucking shit up. Try talking with the guard, maybe. I don't think I can talk to him because he immediately wants me to leave.
You've no business here. Stop right there.
Okay,
This
maybe.
is the house of Markold of Loni. What do you want, fellow?
I was given a letter to deliver to your master.
A letter. All right.
Oh, you're right.
Go
I
on,
could.
But make it quick.
Thank you. I'm new, okay. Thanks for asking. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. It's very stupid of them to trust me in here. I will steal their shit now! Stupid!
Heute ist es wunderschön.
Heute ist es wunderschön. Pretty darn stupid to trust me in your house. Pretty darn stupid, if I may add that. You know what I really don't like? I currently do not have a bathtub, and I'm so jealous of people that have a bathtub. I want to have a bathtub
What
too.
can I do for you?
I'm looking for Markold.
I'm looking for Master Markold.
Das bin ich. What do you want? Spit it out. I have no time to waste.
Some fella gave me this letter and said I should give it to you.
Was? What fella? What did he look like?
Heads, 2 arms, 2 legs. Looked like a miner.
Give me the letter. What? None of them could have written this. It's almost like an Einladung to a royal banquet. How did you get hold of this letter?
Some bloke just shoved it in my hand along with a few groschen. He said you're expecting it.
Strange, but whatever. The main thing is, what to do about it. Were you told to wait for a reply?
No. They said they'd know straight away if you'll listen to them or not.
Wirklich? If that is how it is, I should listen, no? And fast.
What should I do then?
You? Right. Right. Here's a few groschen and you can run along. By the way, do you know where Lowshed's Gate is?
No.
Somewhere in the north of the city, isn't it? The vineyard's just beyond it.
Ausgezeichnet. Soon, a couple of miners will turn up nearby. Looking like they haven't seen daylight for God knows how long. Something tells me they'll be pleased if you tell them you brought me the letter.
Okay.
Christ! Pardon me.
Me too, it sucks. I long to relax in a bath, man. Yeah, I feel you. Just give me a good, warm bath with some bubbles. I feel you, man. I feel you. Why should I meet the miners at the city? Let's go. You're a man? I'm probably more a man than you are, yo. A shower's cool, but the tub hits differently.
Come and take your pick.
I'm not a big fan of showers. I mean, I only have a shower, so of course I will use it. But a bath, though, bath just hits different. Bath just hits different, man. 100%. Oh, it Weasel and Millie! Thank you so much for the huge stream streaks! Thank you so much! Thank you! Hi Sean! Hello! How are you? I hope you're doing good! When shall they come? I shall wait here. Hi Rinky! How are you? I think the reason we enjoy being in bars is it sates our human nature to become closer to our true state, being sur. Maybe. Where are the miners? Are you guys the Oh, here.
You must be Kvietoslav and Mr.
Bye,
Boss,
Averas.
mates, eh?
Take care.
We're free at last. I reckon you know where to go now, right?
Well, aye, we do, but who the hell are you?
A messenger, and a good Christian. I brought the message that secured your freedom.
Really?
Freedom!
I owe you one then, pal.
Well, you can thank me later. Now we should all vanish quick, before Markold changes his mind about letting you go.
You're right. Are you going with us?
Sure. I'll go right along with you. I was promised something anyway.
I'd say you've earned it. I was beginning to think we were done for. Let's go then.
Cast iron tubs are the best. Water stays warm. I think I've never took a bath in a iron tub. Oh, fuck off, Inquisitor. I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking, Rinky. Happy to hear that you're doing good. So I'm actually playing the first game of this and Resident Evil 2. Any tips if you've played? I mean, I can only talk for of the first Kingdom Come Deliverance game, right? And what I will say is patience, patience, patience. Level, level, level. That's my tip for you.
Right. Job done. Letter delivered. Markle didn't even get too angry.
I'm surprised. That fucker's a sneaky bastard who'd seize Jesus Christ himself if he thought he'd have something out of it.
Well, I'd never have thought it of him. He just sat there smiling.
Smiling? Christ, laddie. That sent shivers down my spine. Just when I thought we were in the clear.
Ah, come on. What are you afraid of? After all...
What was that?
Ambush.
I'll show you, you thief.
Ausgezeichnet. I found you at last. For a while I was afraid you'd escape.
Fuck. How did you
Once
find
I
us,
was
you
afraid.
bastard?
I was
Did you
petrified.
double-cross us, lad?
What? No, this isn't my fault.
Nobody had to double-cross anyone. I just had to have you secretly followed.
What?
Naja, what else could I do? That letter made it clear to me you won't stop causing trouble.
So what now? Have you come to kill us all?
You're all long dead anyway, meine Brüder. You just don't know it yet.
Let's...
Hold on, I have nothing to do with this. I just brought the letter.
No, 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 wait,
don't
I
know
want to help the
anything and
miner.
won't tell, I swear.
Es tut mir leid, but that's a risk I can't take.
Oh, come on, noble sir. I didn't know I was helping criminals.
Shut your bloody mouth, you feigling, and get lost. If I ever see
No,
you
I'm
again,
helping
you'll be
them.
sorry.
We're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit!
We'll finish this quick.
He's still standing!
Slice him up!
I'll be done with you in a flash!
The Blutung! This should stop the bleeding.
Fuck them. Always look so weird. Hi Noob, how are you? Oh no, one of the miners died. Oh well. We weren't able to save all of them. But at least most of them. Most of them. T-posing dead. Yeah. Oh, I can't talk to them anymore? It's kind of sad. Man, you guys, what I would like to eat right now? I would love to have a burger. Oh, burger would be very nice right now. Fuck yeah! Thank you so much for the subscription over on YouTube. Thank you. Okay, well, then we've done this. I mean, yeah, then we can start with the Katherine mission, even though apparently the Katherine mission is very long. I mean, that's fine. Let's go there. Hey, how? Let's go. Na 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 na. Shit, why are they looking for me? What happened? They're looking for me, guys. I don't know why, but they're looking for me. Want me to help with something?
You said you needed some help with something. What's going on?
Something's happened. Oh, a real mess. And I need help from someone reliable.
What is it?
When I was fishing around for information about Liechtenstein, I cast the net a bit too wide. And one of the servant girls I questioned was just found dead.
You think she was killed because of you?
I don't know. If I did, I wouldn't be asking you for help.
I'll help you. Tell me all about it. Who was this dead girl?
Her name was Alice. She was an ordinary, pretty girl. She worked as a maid. I heard they found her all hacked up.
Jesus.
Tossed somewhere by the town wall. Oh, folk in town are saying it was absolute slaughter. They took the body to the morgue by the St. Peter and St. Paul cemetery.
I'll go take a look at her. See if I can find anything.
I think that would be for the best. Though, I don't think it'll be a very pretty sight. You can ask the gravedigger for details. He'll know the most.
Subs give you something. Subscription over on YouTube don't monetarily give me something, but it's still, of course, a good thing to grow the channel. On YouTube memberships do benefit me because I do get 70% of the memberships from YouTube, and subscriptions on Twitch I get 50% of the payment. This game has been a year-long journey, hasn't it? No. We started Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 in November. Finished it in January, and now from January until now we are playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which still is a very, very long time.
When did you last see the girl?
Around a week ago.
And did you notice anything suspicious about her?
Not at all. She was always cheerful, lively. She was looking forward to a dance. Though I'm afraid she won't be dancing ever again.
What was she looking into for you?
What was Alice trying to find out for you?
She always brought me the freshest gossip overheard from her master. And lately, what the other maids in town were saying.
And did you learn anything important from her? Something someone would kill her for?
That's the thing. All she brought me was gossip. Who was cheating on who wasn't going to confession, those sorts of things. So you'll have to figure out the rest for yourself.
What about the other girls?
What about your other girls? Are they alright?
Yes, fortunately. I'm careful enough to keep them pretty much in the dark about my plans. That's why Alice's death shocked me so much.
The Coke Zero has been opened. Coke Light. It's a very cool helmet you got. Yeah, right? Thanks for the lurk, Millie. Take care. What are you going to do next?
What are you going to do next?
I'd like to ask the others if they noticed anything suspicious. If someone is following them and the like, but...
But you don't want to scare them.
I'm scared myself. For them. Maybe nobody knows about them yet. If someone was to follow me, I could give them away. And I can't risk that. I don't want anyone else to die because of me.
Very fair.
What if I go and see them?
They don't know you, Henry. You'd only scare them. I'll figure something out.
Me and my sweet tongue would scare them?
Everything you can about Alice.
Do you think she overheard something of deadly importance?
Do you think there could be something bigger behind the murder?
I don't know. Maybe she just got caught up in something. But
Is this a Jack the Ripper reference, maybe?
Why would someone do her like that? That's the kind of thing you do when you want to send someone a message.
Hi, Dino. How you doing?
Why did you ask me in particular for help?
Because you're the only one I know here.
Aha.
But don't take it the wrong way. I'm actually glad it's you. You're pretty reliable.
Thanks, Katherine.
Not even Zhishka would be of much help to me here.
Aha. Thanks. I know everything I need.
Good. Go to that graveyard, talk to the gravedigger, and take a look at that poor girl's body. In the meantime, I'll try to find out more. Then we'll put it all together, and I'll be damned if we can't come up with something. I'll be right there!
Hi, Althera. How are you doing? This is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, exactly. Exactly! Oh, ow. What's up there? You're very cute, thank you. Thank you.
Good day.
Good day. Okay, let's hope they won't catch me before I can talk to the cemetery dude. I forgot the name. Father Prokop? Wait, I want to talk to the gravedigger first.
Good day to you.
You must be the gravedigger.
You must be the local gravedigger.
That's right. They call me František.
Hi,
At least
František.
them that can speak do.
I'm Henry.
Greetings, Henry. What do you need?
I hear there was a murder here recently. Some young girl?
True. She's lying in the morgue. But who the hell are you? Another Gawker?
Another? Why would anybody come to look at her?
People ain't got no respect. As soon as news spread about what was done to her, folk are always turning up to have a gawk. So if you ain't one of them Gawkers, you must be one of them other types. Well, no, you can't shave her. No thumb for a souvenir.
I don't want to take anything. I need to find something out.
Like what exactly?
Who killed her?
Why?
Well, I want justice.
Someone killed the poor girl. You can't just let the murderer get away with it, can you?
Well, what do you plan on doing about it?
Find out who did it and bring him to justice.
Well, if that's the way it is, and you really want to help them lasses, it's true that Lumiere ain't shown no interest in her yet. I wouldn't expect that from him no more.
Who's this Lumiere? Another one of those gawkers and collectors?
No. He actually tried to help.
Help? How?
Well, he was investigating them others.
Right. You said she wasn't the first.
I think this really is a Check the Ripper.
We had a couple of similar
mission.
cases. Lumiere said they was all killed by the same murderer.
And who is this Lumiere?
He used to work for the local bailiff. I think he knew the first one what was killed, but that was a long time ago.
You can't shave her. So weird, right? Who would want to even... What? They say to me every morning, I think you need a little bit of more sleep than Ron. Medieval folk sure had a weird way to spend their free time. So fucking weird. The fuck? Hi, Samurai! How are you? Hope you're doing good. Nice seeing you. How many have been killed?
Do you remember how many girls were killed?
You mean you don't know nothing about it? Here, even the sparrows are squawking about it.
I haven't been in Kuttenberg very long.
I see. There's been one every few weeks for the past
This really
year.
is giving me Check the Ripper vibes, yeah.
Do you know where the last one got killed?
I heard some talk about it when they brought her here. But what do you want to do there?
Look for clues. Footprints, blood, anything.
That can help you?
That's worth a try.
I heard she was killed by the town walls, close to the Hole in the Wall, a dodgy tavern in the Hoprink neighborhood.
Thanks. What's this Lumiere got to do with this?
Well, like I told you, he used to work for the bailiff. I think he was a scribe.
A scribe keeps records in the Black Chronicle, though I've never heard of one doing his own investigations.
Well, the old bailiff wasn't all that interested in the common folk. But Lumiere, he was quite helpful. Folk heard about it and went to him with whatever was troubling them.
I'd like to speak with Lumiere. Do you know where I can find him?
At his home in Bohemia Street, that's near the church. You won't find him at the bailiff's no more. I don't know exactly why, though. Seems he had some quarrel with the bailiff.
Is it the bailiff?
You've been a big help.
It's my pleasure, especially helping someone from the land of the living again. Actually, wait a minute. Speaking of the living, there's a girl what comes here and grieves over that dead maid. I think her name is Barbara.
And do you know where I could find her?
She said she serves in one of the burgers' houses. So either there or in the morgue with that poor dead girl.
Thanks again, Master Gravedigger.
Hi, Travis! Hello! Nice seeing you. Hope you're doing good. I love this fella. He's definitely something. Bailiff sounds like an Arabian villain character. What? I was told you knew Alice.
Are you Barbara? I'm told you knew Alice.
Alice.
She was almost like a sister to me. We served together for years, in the same house. Why'd you ask? Who are you?
I'm trying to find out who did this to her. I'm afraid the killer might want to go after my friend as well.
Ah, I understand.
Said you served together.
Who did you serve?
Our master is a local merchant. He is trying his hand at trading wine.
How did she get along with the master?
How did Alice get along with your master?
Fine. Just like with everyone. Our master is a bit strict, but he's fair.
What's his name? Can I speak to him?
Why? But you can't see him anyway. He's on a trade trip to Prague.
It occurred to me that maybe he could have done it.
No, he couldn't. He was gone when it happened. He hadn't been home in several weeks. And besides, why would he kill them others too? He never even knew them.
I heard about that. And also about Lumir.
Well, if you're interested, go and see him. Maybe you'll catch him sober enough to talk sense.
Did she have any suitors?
Do you know of any suitors she might have had?
I know she was seeing someone. Why?
I'd like to talk to him as well.
But I don't know who it was. Alice said he was rich and dressed nicely. But she promised him she'd never tell anyone his name.
And you never saw him?
No, never. I don't even know where she met with him.
Do you know what exactly happened to Alice?
No. Nobody saw or heard nothing. One day, she just didn't come home. And then, they found her. Like this.
What do you mean, like this?
You haven't seen her yet, have you?
I haven't.
Then don't. It's a horrible thing to see. She was such a pretty girl. She had such beautiful brown hair. And it didn't even leave that untouched.
What do you mean?
Who could have cut off her hair like that? And why? None of it makes sense.
So, I'll leave you to mourn in peace now.
You're making rice with a rice cooker, and what else? Only the rice?
So, let's see what we have here.
Hi, Sintong. How are you? Hope you're doing good.
My God. Someone really did a number on her. Oh, they ripped open her entire belly. And they didn't stop there.
Oh,
there must have
no.
been buckets of blood.
There's no blood left in her.
Jesus Christ. There's hardly any blood left in her. The place they found her must look like a slaughterhouse. I should go there and take a look.
Anyone here going to Ren Fair this year in California? Not in California, but I will go to some, yeah. I love Ren Fairs. That's like one of my biggest hobbies. Wig makers. Jesus. Ron is like, in his brain. Have you ever thought about voice acting? I think with your unique accent you would have a good shot. No, because my voice is really ugly, and I do know that. And apparently I also sound like shit. But that's fine. That's my voice. I can't change it. But hi, Cheese. How are you? Let's make a witch hunt on all the wig makers in town. Nobody... Wait. When did those funny wigs, those huge white-ass wigs, got created the very first time? Those Baroque wigs. Tracky legs. It looks weird, doesn't it?
Her lips are bloody, but nothing more. Tongue still in place. But if he killed her for blabbing, I reckon he'd have cut out her tongue or something, wouldn't he?
In Baroque, easy, yeah, but I don't 100% know when the Baroque time was, I have to say. You need some Sherlock, I see. You can be voice acting in horror movies. I can scream a lot, that's true. Hi Goku, how are you, by the way? Noob.
These are more like chops than cuts. Somebody must have taken a sword to her. Knife wounds would be smaller, and an axe would have made a bigger mess. But it couldn't have been a long sword. That would have been clumsy. It was something shorter and nimbler. God, that madman cut off both her breasts and bits of flesh. What did he do with it all afterwards?
Wait, that is Jack the Ripper. Didn't Jack the Ripper also cut off breasts? I think. Baroque started at earliest in 1500s if you take a long shot. Baroque was 1600 to 75. I have two very different answers. When does Kingdom Come Deliverance II play? I don't even know. I think that's way earlier, isn't it?
Did he really keep all the pieces? Nobody could be that sick, could they?
Hi, Lika! Hello! How are you doing? Nice seeing you. Hope you're doing good.
Her face is a little bruised and cut, but nobody cut her there. But she has a dark ring around her neck. Was she strangled? The murderer must have had pretty strong hands, and her hair is all matted with blood and hacked off. I don't even know what colour it was.
Maybe the murderer collects trophies, or he probably wanted her to suffer.
Maybe there's something more to it. What if the murderer kept her hair like some kind of sick trophy? Just some scratches and bruises, that's all. The killer probably surprised her. She didn't even have time to defend herself. So, the murderer must have awfully strong hands, because he strangled her and left a dark ring around her neck. Then he took a short sword or saber and started hacking at her. She's missing parts of her torso, but they aren't by the body. He also cut off most of her hair.
My poor girl.
I don't think he killed her because of Katherine.
He cut off her breasts, but left her tongue, then left her lying there for all to see. To send a message, maybe? Or a warning? Only if it was a warning for telltales, he would have cut out her tongue or something, wouldn't he? I don't know why he killed her, but I don't think it's because of Katherine.
Kingdom Come Deliverance II takes place in around 1425. See? Then I was right. Then I was right that there weren't wigs to that time. Maybe they were. Well, you always look like this. I can't imagine you dressed like this in high school. Well, in high school, I was your typical emo scene girl. I always looked alternative and cringe. And weird. And ugly. No worries. Never changed. Hello.
Good day to you.
Lumiere?
Oh. Christ, my head. Not so loud.
I need to ask you something.
I said not so loud. I have a splitting headache.
That's some hangover. He's useless to me like this. Unless I'm willing to wait for him to sleep it off, I'll have to get him some kind of cure or potion.
You seem lovely and kind to me. Thank you. Thank you. We all have some style, that's true, yeah. Objection! That impossible, you look ugly in any case. Oh, trust me, a lot of people think I'm very fucking ugly. Which is more than okay, because that's kinda... To be honest, that's normal. You will never be everybody's cup of tea. I think it's a little bit sad that people are always so clearly wanting to insult me just for the way that I look, but it's fine. I'm used to it by now. I'm used to being the punching bag, so at least you don't look like medieval bowl cut peasant. I can change that in a second. Always be true to yourself. Yeah. At least I try to. Hi, Ahmed. How are you doing? Why? Why what? Sorry.
This should sober him up. Here. Drink up. Better?
What? Who? What are you doing here? Who are you?
My name is Henry.
And what do you want from me?
I'm trying to find out who killed a certain girl. And I was sent to you.
To me? What for?
Are you Lumiere from the Rat House? The scribe?
I used to be. Now I'm just Lumiere the Madman.
Because you're drinking so much. You don't seem crazy to me. Go for it! Challenge! I mean, I would rock a bowl cut. I wouldn't. Nobody rocks a bowl cut, but... Oh, Samurai, it really depends on who you're asking. It depends on who you're asking. I get insulted very often.
Oh, you don't look crazy.
Yeah. But I am. I see things in my head that aren't real. And then I point my finger at the wrong people. I'm the biggest madman in Kuttenberg.
But I need your help.
If I were you, lad, I'd leave it be. You can't help that girl anymore, anyway. You'll just end up hurting yourself.
Come now, Lumiere.
Poor girls. Nobody was all that interested in it, except for me. We let it be in the end. We let a monster walk among us. No way. You can't solve this yourself.
I need to know the truth. We have to prevent any more killings. The dead deserve justice. Well, in my opinion, we have to prevent any more killings, right? Hi, Killer! How are you? I hope you're doing good. Follows people with fake compliments. That's indeed true. Hi, Aren! How are you doing? They're probably churchgoers. Could be, There were people all over. Where's courtesy gone? I don't know. Yeah, in my opinion, the dialogue with each other has gotten really rough anyway in the last years, to be honest. Nobody says much about it. Because you're strong. Can you imagine how many murders went unsolved in those days? Fun fact, I do think about that quite often, and I think that's very, very sad, because I think a lot of murders weren't solved, yeah. Hi, Mesh, how are you doing? Yeah, we want to prevent those killings, yeah. Bye, Coco, take care. Where are you from, Ahmed?
I'm not doing it for myself. I'm afraid he might kill one of my friends.
A friend, eh? That's not good. Not good at all. I searched high and low. And what did I get out of it? Just mockery. What makes you think you can find out more than I did?
Who is being mean to you? I'll fight them. Luna is like the characters in Kingdom Come Deliverance. Always getting the hands out. It's fine, no worries. You're from Egypt? Oh, I'm sorry that your water is getting cut off. I can use my brains.
Because I'm not stupid, and I notice things. I've successfully solved a murder before.
Is that so? A murder investigation under your belt. And educated and observant, too.
Well, I said I'm not stupid. Not that I'm educated. I can read and write, too. Sometimes even count.
What do you mean
If only more
sometimes?
people knew the difference. All right. Talk to me. Who was this dead girl?
Her name was Alice. She worked as a maid.
A maid? That fits. Yarka was a maid, too. As were most of the other victims. What did she look like? What did he do to her?
I think that he strangled her first, and then went at her with a longer blade and disemboweled her.
Did you notice the strangulation right away? It took me a while. Maybe you really will track him down.
Do you think it's the same murder?
Counting your girl, that makes 6 victims who were first strangled and then mutilated. If it's not all the same person, they must be collaborating somehow.
This is the 6th one. How long has he been killing?
Probably about a year now.
A year?
Sometimes it takes him months. Sometimes weeks. But I'm including missing girls. Stanya and Zdena.
Yes, I coming through a punch. Hi, Blaster! How you doing? Hi, Mr. Humbug. How are you doing? Nice seeing you. Yeah, I think it has a lot to do with me just looking differently. And whenever something's out of the norm, people just tend to lash out a little bit. But It's fine. Never had water cut off here. That's not the rough. Yeah, I think water being cut off. I also heard often like electricity getting shut off. People are dumb. That's true. If I win in dice, then counting is a lot easier. No idea why. Oh, thank you, Travis. That's very kind. But yeah, I would agree. Hi, Victor. How are you? And thank you. That's very kind. Germany must still have very moralist people about looks. I mean, I live in Bavaria. Bavaria is very, very old. Like, no joke. Bavaria is very, very old. From their thinking, also. Except for, like, Munich. Thank you, Luna. Stop. Let's stop. That helmet is so extra. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Thank you, Travis. Yeah, Ahmed, I hope it gets over very soon for you. Yeah, Nev, I feel you. I feel you. Why are you counting them as... What did the victims have in common?
Did the dead girls have anything in common?
Aside from being pretty young girls with no proper family or background? No. I couldn't find much.
Do you think somebody is killing them because they're poor and nobody will miss them?
Certainly. If somebody killed the daughter of a local lord, no stone would be left unturned.
But why does he even kill in the first place?
I don't know. Maybe he hates women. Damn it. I feel like I'm going in circles and can't get out.
I haven't even started yet. Are you taking boyfriend applications? No, only girlfriend applications. When was Jack the Ripper? Jack the Ripper was about 1600 something. I'm here. I offer myself as a tribute.
What can you tell me about Yarka?
She wasn't the first. But thanks to her, people started taking an interest. She was a maid in a German family. By all accounts, she was a pious, polite girl. She was orphaned as a child. The priest from the Church of St. Peter and Paul, Father Prokop, raised her.
Prokop?
They found her body tossed behind a barn at the edge of town. She was cut all the way from her neck downwards. An awful sight to behold.
Did you have any suspects?
At first, I thought the son from that family did it. A murderer is usually someone close, you know. But then I changed my mind.
Why?
Well, for one, I remembered the two girls before her who ended up almost the same. Besides that, when I talked to the lad, he seemed he wasn't the least bit interested in Yarka. Then his mother told me that they threw her out a week before the murder because she was a harlot who stayed out till all hours of the night. That really surprised me, because Father Prokop had vouched for her good reputation. But who knows? Maybe he just didn't want to admit what had become of her.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Father Prokop. A father, like a priest. I don't trust priests. And we even, before we even started, had the feeling that it had something to do with the father. Even before I came into the cemetery and I saw Father Prokop sitting there, I was like, what are you doing here? Kinda suspicious if you ask me. I have my first suspect. Oh shit, I got too excited. You never are too excited for me. I had a feeling someone would apply in such a way. Hi Diego, how you doing? You starting one of your favorite quests? Ooh, nice. Jack the Ripper was around 1888. See that? I mean, I think I said something about 1600, so. What about Stania?
What about Stania?
She was an alehouse.
Is there something else now with Father Prokop? I'm
called the Hole in the Wall.
You said her body was never found. Maybe she just got out of town.
You have no idea how much I'd like to believe that. Only there was a lot of blood. Unfortunately, the investigation wasn't very successful. The Hole is a world of its own, and the people there aren't very forthcoming with information.
Did you suspect anybody?
You could suspect every second man there. Those people have nothing but thievery and deceit in their eyes. The innkeeper, Mole, definitely knew Stania, since she worked for him. But he isn't all that chatty either.
So if I want to learn anything more, I have to ask this mole in the hole.
Yeah. He still runs the place.
I had that yesterday. There was a detective quest with 5 suspects, and the moment I heard one name, I knew he was the culprit. Turned out I was 100% right. It's the gut feeling, right? Sometimes games just give you this little small hints where you are like, and then you're clicking together and like, I have it in my gut that it's them. But to be honest, I also was wrong lots of times, okay? But, fun fact, did you know, nobody cares about that, but I'm still telling you guys, but did you know, when I was playing Expedition 33, I kinda guessed the plot before the plot got revealed? Ha! Mad Mage of Prague was about 1518, so very close to 1600s. Oh, you think that's more where the story here is coming from? What is that blaster? Situation is bad, prices are skyrocketing, life is becoming harder. Oh, shucks. Oh no, you're fine. You're fine, Ahmed. I know it must be very, very hard for you currently, right? Isn't it? Sorry to hear that. What about Shadena?
And what about that Zdena? You said her body was never found.
Exactly.
Hello.
But to tell the truth, nobody spent much time looking for her. Besides Alice, Zdena was the most recent victim. It's only been a few weeks since she went missing, but I suppose nobody wanted to do any more digging.
But if her body was never found, how do you know she was killed?
Because she was the same type as the other girls. Maybe the prettiest of them all. Young, beautiful. A real live one. Lively as the devil. She was a thief. A pickpocket. I never could pin it on her, though. She always found some way to get out of it.
Bye, Cat.
Maybe she robbed the wrong people and had to get out of town.
Maybe. She had a partner in crime by the name of Strunad. Quite a number. He's always sitting in the hole.
Everything has a little bit to do with the whole, huh?
Dinner, he told me he'd rather rip his own tongue out than talk.
Do you think he'd be more forthcoming with me?
He might be. You're not known all over town like a catchpole. It's worth a try. Besides, it might still be fresh in his memory. That would be a great help.
She's slow, super diligent, and just awesome, and that's a fact. Slow is great, man. I adore her. Go to bed, you were not supposed to hear that. Yeah, go to bed, Slow. Been working overtime. Again, thank you so much for the raid, though.
And what about the other 2 victims?
It all started with them, though nobody did much about it at the time. The first one worked as a bathhouse maid. They called her Chestnut. She'd only been in town for a short while, and nobody really knew her. So I couldn't find out anything more. But the other one, Libushka, she was from Loretz. She was a maidservant, too. I also talked to her mother. She said she was really cheerful and outgoing. There were lots of suitors circling around her, but she refused them all. She knew she was pretty, and knew she could do better than some farmhand.
You mean she wanted someone higher up?
That's what it sounded like. But her mother never found out who she had her eye on.
Interesting. I'll try to see what else I can find out from the mother.
Okay, so we get many clues here.
In the graveyard, lad. The poor woman died of grief.
Oh, shit.
It's sad to say, but we can't help those 2 dead girls now. And they can't help us with our investigation either. There's nobody else left who could tell us anything about them.
Why did you start to look into it?
Why were you looking into it? Who were those dead girls to you?
I don't know what people told you about me, but for many long years I was a scribe for Kuttenberg's bailiff.
I know that.
Kuttenberg is a big city with a lot of people. Silver, silver, silver. Mining it, smelting it, stealing it. There's always something going on. The bailiff was always running from hell to Hades, from one rich man to another, settling their quarrels. Often trivial nonsense.
But there are more than just rich burghers and lords in the city.
Exactly. There are common folk, too. There's a lot more of them, and their troubles are usually more serious. So when one of them came to the bailiff's one time, and the bailiff was running around somewhere, I started to deal with it myself. I was pretty good at it, too.
behind the bailiff's back?
Not really. Andreas supported my activities until... recently.
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it. Sorry.
Did you have any suspects?
Did you have any suspects back then?
You can always find some suspect. I always dragged the
Father
most suspicious
Prokop!
ones to the body in the morgue by force. And they threw up at the sight. Or fainted.
Couldn't it have just been an act?
Fainting? Vomiting? That's hard to act. I'd swear none of them
That's
did it.
very... That's an interesting... like, way to do that.
Can you sum it all up for me?
Tactic?
We have 6 victims here. And I believe they were all murdered by the same killer. Unfortunately, we only know a little about the last 4. The most recent ones. By now, we won't learn anything about the first 2. Of the remaining 4, the first to be killed was the maidservant, Yarka. She was raised by Father Prokop from the Church of St. Peter and Paul. He should know the most about her. The next were Stanya and Zdena. Their bodies weren't found, but we assume they also became victims of the same murderer. They both hung around a tavern they called the Hole in the Wall. Stanya was an alehouse maid, and Zdena a pickpocket. And the last
Attenzione,
victim is
pickpocket!
Alice now, also a maid. What they all have in common is that they were young, beautiful, and brunette.
Good. I know everything I need to know.
When you learn something more, stop by and see me. You've aroused a bit of hope in me, lad. I hope you won't disappoint me.
I will try my best. Maker's conspiracy. Okay, guys. I will not be going offline, but I'm stopping this YouTube part here. So I'm not stopping the YouTube live stream. As I said, I will still be online for one more part. But I do always cut my live streams into videos. So this is the outro for the video, okay? So to everybody who is currently watching this on YouTube as a video, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's part of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And if you would like to, we just see each other on the next part of it with hopefully finding the murderers. Do take good care. Bye-bye!